If you are watching the VOD of this, welcome to the VOD of me playing Motorsport, playing Forza Motorsport 4. Alright, okay, I admit this isn't the exact first time I've played it. As you can see, I'm level 7. I did go through the tutorial, and that's it. I have not touched anything else on this game. Oh, apologies, I was leaning a bit closer to the mic there. Oh, God. Right, okay. I'm not going to give a full review of this game in this stream. That is going to be for a separate video. But like I said, I've done the tutorial and already I have very, very strong opinions about this game. Very strong. To give an overhaul, I think it's very problematic. I will deep dive into it later. But I have not done much of the single player racing, so I'm going to give that a go now. Where do we find? I'm not doing multiplayer, that will be for a separate stream, I will admit. Not doing free player or rivals. I'm at the minute just doing the career mode. And we're going to sit through it and hope, very much hope, that I can get some enjoyment out of this. I have had a experience I don't want to repeat with just the introduction itself. I have had so many complaints already, which is not good. Okay, what are we doing here? Alright. I've got a glass of wine with me as well. Honestly, we'll see how long it takes for me just to start downing the thing. Judging from my opinion on this. I'll have to wait and see though. Hopefully audio is all okay. Alright, okay, yeah, whatever. Right. Let's get this underways. So we can grab the 350Z, the modern Super BRZ. Okay, interesting. 2013. Or an MR2, that's 58 grand. Bloody hell, that's probably about as expensive. Nah, probably a bit over the top. Hang on, that's really what maxing out the cars do? You just get cheaper? Really? That's it? So you spend the hours grinding wherever, right? You spend hours grinding the car to get it to max level because you want to upgrade it fully, whatever, right? The only other reward is you get a discount on the cars. Money in this game is not hard in the slightest. Why would you... No, we're too early in the stream. We are too early in the stream. 3 minutes in, I can't start complaining now. We're going to use the Subaru. We're going to use a BRZ. Why not? Yes, blue. Now I've got to try and grind this to level... No, stop it. Stop it. Let's not. Eagle Rock Speedway. A point of... Yeah. Whatever. That's fine. I have as well... Yeah, performance. What the fuck am I going to do? Sorry, I need to stop. Well, I can't fit you on. I lose me 200. What's that? 448. Toggle detail. Yeah, that's not correct in the slightest. There's no way that this BRZ weighs 1,280 foot-pounds if the power to weight ratio is 0.08 horsepower. Yeah, that's absolutely key. That right there is kilograms. There's no other word for it. That's kilograms. And there's no way that is pounds. Nuh-uh. That is what happens when you just use the normal... I've currently got the numbers and whatnot on normal. I've not changed it in the slightest. Can I... The question is... Excuse me. Am I able to... Yeah, there's car level 2, whatever. Drive trade. I've got to wait till level 9 to get the diff. Really? Oh, piss off. Wait till level 9 just to be able to change the diff. Oh, for God's sake. So if a car drives like ass because of the differential causing a problem, well, you've got to wait till level 9. Meet you at commonly heard at Eagle Rock, because the turn into the infield leads Isn't this the fake track, though?
Named after the founder's son.
Isn't that just complete bollocks, or doesn't this track not exist? What was I doing? Oh yeah, tuned car as well. Standard. Top speed 152.8 kilometers an hour. Somehow I don't think that's right. Okay. Let's stop complaining. Let's get this underway. I don't know. Actually, pretty nice animations, though. I will admit that. This game does a few things correct. I'm not going to say that this is just absolutely nothing correct. That's false. There's good parts about this game, but there's just so many awful parts about it that it is a pain in the arse to deal with. I am going to turn the Elgato down just a smidge. Turn to about there we go. Right, we are fine now. Let's see how this BLZ drives. We will give it a try. It sounds like a Subaru. Right, okay, nothing too special there. Let's see, let's get you around here and got to do this sort of bus stop section. Oh, bloody hell. That's actually quite sharp. Okay. Noted. Immediately fell off the tracks. I didn't realise how sharp that corner was. That's not even a bus stop at all. Yeah, fair enough. Like that isn't just a bus stop. That's a full-on infield circuit almost. Bloody hell. Right, AI's 43.1. Yeah. No worries. We can do that. I mean, to be honest, we're not that terribly far off anyway. It's 45 and I fell off the track. Shit. Oh god. How corner is that? That is not a comfy corner to deal with in the slightest. Alright, okay. Well, we should be faster, surely. Alright, okay, not quite as fast as the top AI at the minute, but that shouldn't. We're very close. If I can keep it onto the track, I think I should be fine. I not crash it into the wall. Come on, there we go. We're through there. Oh god! Right, we made it through. We're alive. Complete a lap in 42.36 or faster. Oh wow, apparently that split was actually a bit slower. Whoops. Oh well. Here's what it is. Now it's really just a case of surviving. Can I really be bothered for this bonus objective? Yeah, why not? May as well. May as well try for it. Hold it together, hold it together. Let's put it down and forth. One thing I have tried using manual with clutch in this game. I despise it with a passion. I really do think that it is terrible. It's not so much the principle of the idea. I don't mind it, having to hold the clutch a little bit longer, so you can get the actual proper smooth gear changes and things like that without damaging the transmission. I can deal with that, no problems, that's fine. It's the inconsistency of how long you have to hold the clutch in. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong. Wow, I lost a hell of a lot of time there. There's got to be something I'm doing so horrifically wrong for me to have to just damage the transmission so constantly. I'm just utterly baffled by it, I will admit. I think it's a system that I'm hopefully will get looked into a little bit, just a lot more streamlined, a lot more, just made a little bit more consistent. Because to be honest, it is terrible. I really do hate it. There we go. You know what? Finish practice. That will do. I've practiced enough at this oval. We're good to go. BLZ's not looking. It's not looking the the greatest, I will admit. But, oh well, it is what it is. So, I'm going to have to put up with it, really. Hang on a minute. I'll be... Go to this. Where do we fancy starting? The last time I did this, I started from like 18th and whatnot, and I won. This is on the hardest difficulty. The difficulty is a bit skew with. I will admit, really is. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's have a look. We'll go... Should we go from the back? You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Right, okay. I'm not interested. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? So you're on race tyres already. 97 laps of fuel? How bloody long is this event? I don't need that many laps. There. Alright, okay. Welcome! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Iris? How are you doing? How are you doing? You know what, right? I'm just gonna open a open web browser so that I can actually get rid of this little heart icon thing. Right, you know what? How do I get rid? I can't get rid. Wonderful. That it's just there forever. Why not? I'm gonna have to put up with it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great evening. Hope you had a good day. To be honest, I've had an aneurysm trying to play this. I've got a lot of strong opinions about it. I'll make a separate video though, discussing it all. Woo! Rolling start. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the wine down for this. What are we actually battling with? We've got an Eclipse. Let's worry about that later. Excuse me. I am on the outside, you know, dick twat. Right, come on. Around the outside of absolutely bloody everyone. Ooh, we're getting a little bit sideways there. Oh, we're fine. That's a little bit more sideways, a bit more understeery. I'm good. Not sure whether to buy this. So far, it isn't looking good. At the minute, it's a complicated one. Oh bloody hell! Why would move? God, why are we going 14 miles an hour? Well, there's an Integra in this. Okay, cool, interesting. This is. At the minute, I would honestly say avoid. If I'm being brutally honest, I would say avoid. There's just so many things I really do think needs to be addressed and improved upon. Have those two S2000s got the exact same livery? I think they have. Come on, go up the inside. There's a... Is that Anya? Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to say, is that Anya Forger? I'm going to have to... Because I think that's the same livery. Oh god, lock the brakes ever so slightly. Come on, now we go. Yeah, it's just so many... This game needs a lot of TLC. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I'll just see a girl with pink hair. Oh, it's... I don't know. I don't know who that is. I'm not that weeb. You don't like the car upgrading thing? Having to drive a car for hours seems like play stat padding. Yep, you are absolutely correct. I despise it as well. I absolutely do despise it. We have, actually, me and Ren decided to do a little bit of maths. Now, it's a purely hypothetical situation. You know, like Ren probably didn't use the best method and blah, all that crap. So we decided to calculate how long would it take Ren to go on whatever track he was on, play for 24 hours non-stop without a single second of break, see how long it would take him to max out every single car in the game. Now, of course, you know, I understand that not everyone's going to do that, but I know that there is... Your mic is peaking? Oh, sorry. Let me turn that down. Is that a bit better? Oh, I think it's actually peaking quite a lot. Why is it? Hang on a minute. I'll try and fix it. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, I don't think it would be that bad, I will admit. Right, okay, I'm going to move it out the way a little bit more. Move the mic. Yes, it's good now? Right, okay, fantastic. If it peaks a bit more, Miles better, so I didn't catch it. Right, okay, yeah. Apologies about that. That's not your fault. That's mine. I thought audio was a bit okay. Right, okay, my mistake. Yes. So, as I was saying before I realised that. What are you two doing? How have I already lapped them? How have I already lapped? I don't know. Anyways, me and Ren decided to do a little bit of a calculation on how long it would take him to max out every single car in the game. Now, of course, not everyone is going to do that, which is completely fine. You know, and to be honest, the amount of cars in this game, I understand people won't do that, but that's not the entire point. That's not the entire point of this calculation. You know, so men tested wherever it was. I think it was mid Ohio. He went, and he told me how long it took him to go from a level 20 car to a level 50. So, you know, we sort of took averages and things like that, and then we sort of worked out how long it would take him to max out one car. And the number came to 3 hours 20 minutes. Now, of course, that isn't the fastest. There's probably faster methods. You know, like it may take some people only 2 hours to max out a car. You know, blah de blah. So there is that. But in any case, it took men 3 hours and 20 minutes, or 200 minutes essentially, if we were based on an average for him to max out one car. Yeah. So then we decided to we basically timesed it by 549, because that's how many other cars it would take for him to max out. And to skip all of the maths, it would take Ren, of non-stop driving for 24 hours, well done, it would take Ren, I'll pause for this, 76 and a quarter days. 2.5 months of him driving for 24 hours without taking a single break. 2.5 months. That is fucking outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. There's no way to defend that. I'm sorry. This is Forza. They really have not thought this through. They really have not. This is Forza, right? This is a racing sandbox. What is when you play Forza, one of the things you love about it is the fact that you can upgrade your cars to compete with things it really shouldn't do. You know, you can take, let's say for instance, a Volkswagen Beetle and yet put it up against a Ferrari F355 for it to be competitive and things like that. That is the magic of Forza. And yet with this system, they have taken away what makes Forza Motorsport Forza Motorsport. Moreover than that, the fact that this system relies on car per car, not a manufacturer, makes this even more ridiculous. This is such a shit system. Absolutely, you'd have to treat this game like a job just to max out every single car with this current system. That is shit. Without a question of a doubt. I, I like the animations and whatnot. Like, you know, I'm playing this on obviously Series X because you can't play it on the original. You can't play it on an Xbox One. Yeah, you can only drive this car to not. Yeah, but because I'm doing the single player, I'm going to be racing other cars. So because of that, I can't max this car out. It's such an awful fucking system. It really, really is. This is a system that needs to change here and now. Like, some things I don't mind. I don't. Like, okay, the upgrades, having to unlock them one at a time is a bit shit. Especially as, you know, I can't upgrade the pistons. Yeah, like, you know, I can't upgrade the pistons until I'm level 35. You know, let's go over to here. You can't swap the car's drivetrain until you're level 50? What the fuck? What? Oh. 1 to 1.5 years to max every single car. You. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You have to play this game for over 2 hours, each car, to make one go from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive and whatever. That's fucking stupid. Why? So if people want to make a drift car out of a four-wheel drive car, guess what? You're going to have to spend 3 hours doing it. What? That is fucking ridiculous. I've already complained about this upgrade system 20 minutes ago. I mean, for one, a differential is level 9. That's just shocking. Rims is level 2, whatever, I'm not interested. What size tyres can we get? 295s at the back. You know what? I think I'm going to put it on. Don't want to put on front tyres as well? Right, okay, go on then. I'll put on 245s. But, I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. So, for people that make rear-wheel drive drift cars out of four-wheel drive cars, guess what? You're gonna have to wait until you're gonna have to play that. You're gonna have to use that one car for well over 2 hours before you can do anything with it. That's stupid. Like, oh, God. I'm not meant to really give a full review of this, but you know what? Arseholes to it. We're going for it a little while. We're going for it, and then bloody what's it? I'll talk about it a little bit more when I do a full review of this game. The manual with clutch system in this game is fucking awful. I don't know why that's saying 0.21. It just is. Some of the changes in this game. Right, okay, for one, this might amuse you, this might not. Okay? So I have got this. Right, okay, so here we go. We're on settings, right? I have put the gameplay unit default. Okay, so this is the default one. Let's go into tuning. Okay? 0 to 60 kilometers an hour, 4.9. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 12.4. Top speed, 152.7 kilometers an hour. You tell me something is wrong. I'll give you 20 seconds to tell me what is exactly wrong with those numbers there. I'll give you a hint. Let me swap it now to metric. Let me swap this unit to metric. Save the changes, whatever. Let's change again. Tune car. Have you spotted it yet? Have you spotted what's wrong? Yep. That's great, that. However, it gets better. Trust me. I'm going to go back to default for you. Let me go back to default. Will I be able to show it here? you know what? No, I won't actually be able to show it here. So let me exit real quick. I'll exit this real quick. We'll go back to it, and then we'll continue doing the practice. Let me show you something else that is exactly very, very wrong with this system. So we go to cars, we go to upgrade and tune. What is it going to stick me in? Alright, okay, I get to choose my car. Let's choose. You know what? Because I bought the Brabham, let's use the Brabham. Okay, so so we've got an exhaust, that's all fine and dandy. We've got restrictor plate, and we've got grind to level 11 to upgrade the ignition. Sure, whatever. 12, 23, 35, weight, ballast, whatever, tyres, yeah, whatever. Right, okay, here we go. Toggle the stats. One more time. Tell me when you spot what's wrong here. I will give you, like I said, 20 seconds. See if you can spot what is exactly wrong with these car stats here. Built from the ground up, by the way. I know this bit wasn't built from the ground up, but you know what? Balls to it. It's the meme. Built from the ground up, by the way. Tell me in chat when you have spotted what is exactly wrong with these stats. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Default is a mix of metric and imperial. So, really? So, I'm getting a nosebleed now. That's great. So, if you use default stats, this Brabham weighs 1,066 pounds. It weighs basically half a ton, with 700 horsepower. Yes, this is exactly what we want. How the fuck did they get... How? How did they manage this? This is just funny, to be honest. I don't know whether it's funny as in it's ha-ha funny, or this is just sad funny. But the fact that we have waited however many years, why don't they give the option to have individual measuring units? What, you mean like Forza Horizon 5? Because that's too smart. That's the one thing I'll actually give Forza Horizon 5, is the fact that you can actually have individual units have their own measuring. Yeah, because, for example, like you said there, you'd have power in kilowatts. I would leave the torque in Newton meters. I'd have the weight in, like a side clown, absolutely. You know what the most annoying thing is that bloody Streamlabs won't piss off about these emotes. I can't get rid of them. Like, I know I can give a heart, like, go away, 100, heart, sod off. You won't know what I mean because you won't be able to see what I can see. But, like, it's just funny. The fact that they've yeah, sure, it might be classed as nitpicking, but, I mean, come on. That's a bit... It's a bit obvious that something isn't right there. So, to be honest, for me, it works out, because default settings uses kilograms, Newton meters of torque, and horsepower. That's what I understand anyway. Yeah, sure, I understand foot-pounds a little bit, but I don't understand it anywhere near as much as Newton meters. And, pounds I understand. It's 2.2 kilo, 2.2 pounds is 1 kilo and things like that. I understand that. That's fine. So, default for me is kind of perfect. But it's the fact that it's like looking at analog speedometers and kilometers, digital ones, miles per hour. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. It's just great. And then, kilometers an hour becomes, it's like, you know, 100 odd miles an hour. It's it's just great. It really is. I don't know whether it is on purpose. Like, you know, if this is on purpose, then I don't know how. Like, this is some. Yeah. Also, this. Also, the odometer is also in miles. Yeah. If this was intended, then this is, like, you know, one of the most big brain moves I've ever seen in my life. They have, you know, played me like a fiddle. But if this isn't intentional, how the hell did this pass? How the hell did this not get noticed in testing? Because it's just funny. What the hell was that? Oh no, it's just a billboard. Alright, okay. Oh, that slide. I thought it was a texture bug. Yeah, so, you know, there is that. The other thing, my main, other than, like, the upgrade system, my other main gripe with this is the new manual with clutch. Now, I don't hate it because I have to hold in the clutch a little bit longer to change gears more efficient. That I'm fine with. That I really, honestly, laziness, yeah. Like, you know, the whole I have to hold down the clutch longer, you know, otherwise when I get off the clutch too quickly, it damages the gearbox, blah blah blah. I don't mind that, to be honest. I don't mind that system in the slightest. Because it's fine, if you ask me, having to hold in the clutch a little bit more. It kind of nerfs manual with clutch in a way. It's still a little bit faster, but, you know, it's a little bit more risky. Fine. You know? Completely fine by me. However, it is inconsistent as shit. It has got to be the most inconsistent thing I have ever seen. It is so crap. Now, before anyone starts piping up a little bit, even those watching the VOD, you know, starts piping up with skill issue, you can hold the clutch in for different levels of time. I accidentally dirtied the lap, god damn it. Yeah, whatever, it's a penalty. I'll suffer with it. How did that one get no penalty? Like, you know, you can hold in the clutch for different amounts of time. And you can get differing results. There has been times where I have not let go of the clutch. And I have just shifted down, not let go of the clutch in the slightest. And I have damaged the transmission. And yet there are other times where I have held the clutch in for a lot less time, and I got away with it. Like, what am I missing here? If I'm holding in the clutch, it's not... If I'm holding in the clutch, then I can't damage the gearbox by holding in the clutch. That's just not how it works. So, there's got to be something I'm missing. That I can hold in the clutch, shift gear, and yet still knacker. And yet still manage to damage the gearbox somehow. Forza cars is hard, absolutely. Here's the thing, though, I want to like this game. There are so many things that you do right. I think the handling physics is actually quite nice. You know, yeah, sure, it's bog standard Forza. You'd expect a solid handling model, blah de blah. I quite like the fact that we finally now have proper, on race tyres, proper compounds. You know, it's not just the one compound, that's it. You now have soft, mediums, or hards. I like that. I like how you can put in different levels of fuel. You know, all of these things I quite like. But yet they just put in so many different things. They just fuck up. It's so aggravating. It's... This is a tricky situation for me. I have been playing Forza games for the past 18 years, sorry. I have been through Forza ever since its humble beginnings back on Motorsport 1. I played that game when it launched, near enough, and I loved it as a child. I go back to it, it holds up spectacularly well. Alright, okay, it's not exactly perfect. The sound quality on it is quite bad, especially for the cars, I will admit, but you know what? God damn it, was it a fantastic rival to Gran Turismo. Hence why we can still talk about Forza to this day. I think the thing with this, I feel like they've removed / broken so much more. I understand what you mean, and I agree with it. Like, okay, I will talk like the car list emissions and things like that. I don't really mind too much, because I know that, you know, this is probably going to get, like, you know, this is the same that will happen with Motorsport 4. I should be I should be furious about it. But the only way I'd be as furious about it as Motorsport 5 is if they release all those cars again as DLC. That's what annoys me so much about Motorsport 5, is all those cars that you got in the previous generation, Motorsport 4, came back as cars you had to pay for. I understand it was a new system, new model, blah de blah, but charging the prices for DLC to get those cars back was a massive, massive stab in the back, and it wasn't a good thing. What's PT say? If they said this game was an evolution from FM7, people would be more acceptable. Say it's built from the ground up and people realise it's plain bullshit, really shows they don't care overall. Yeah. They really don't care. They just, you know, they will just say big words in hopes that it will win the fan base over. But the thing is, it will win the newer Forza fans over, and like people, and like, you know, people interested in the series. The people it's not going to win over is the Forza veterans. They can see through this shit. They can see through it. We saw through FH5 and complained about it massively. We're going to do the same about this. This is not acceptable. This has got to change. You know what this feels like to me? This feels like how the launch state of Motorsport 7. How that game was so hated at launch. Its accessibility to the cars you're already on. That is a very... Right, you know what? Finish practice. That is a very, very good point, Iris. Well made. It's not so much the omissions, it's the accessibilities to the car you're already on. Absolutely 100% correct. The accessibility that you get with each car you own is ridiculously crap and shit. This stream is going to get age restricted, I imagine, with just how much I'm complaining about this. But it's what I have to do. Now, I know what I threw myself into. I mean, to be honest, right, I'm so grateful I've got Game Pass, because if I paid pre-order, like, we've got to look into this, right? The Crew Fest really nailed the cars. If your next game has the same cars as the previous game, then just allow players to import their car collection as an option. You are damn right. You are absolutely damn right. And Motorsport, considering how much you have to grind to get max out your car, they may as well have just imported. Right, here we go. So the premium edition is £90. The regular edition is £70. 70 quid you have to part with to get the standard edition. How much do I think this game is worth? At this moment in time, about 15 quid. I would not spend any more than 15 quid in its current state. I know what people are going to say. Oh, it's early days, things like that. This is still pre-launch. Things are going to improve over time. That excuse of it's going to improve over time is not a defence in the slightest. What that is shit. That's not defending the game. That's just saying, yeah, it's crap at launch, but it will get better. I'm sorry, but people really underestimate the power of first impressions. Motorsport 7 left a terrible, terrible first impression on so many people. Why do you think it became one of the most hated Forzas of all time? Like, if you look at stats, Motorsport 5 and Motorsport 7 are the most disliked of all the motorsports. Motorsport 5 because that was just terrible, and Motorsport 7 because at launch it was so crap. New games were 30 quid. £15 is a lot. Aye. It's... It pains me to say... It really does pain me to... You know, to sort of talk about a franchise that I've hung around with for so much. I've pretty much just got a brake check there. Thank you for no penalty. If I got a penalty for that, I would have flipped my lid. More so than I have already done just earlier today. Because when I was playing this earlier today, going through the tutorial races, Jesus Christ, I had a horrid time. I really, really did have a horrid time. Okay, let's see what we're going to be dealing with here. Around the outside, up the insides of everything. Okay, well they turn into me. Thank you. Oh, come on. We're very close to the back end of that Mazda. Don't you dare. Don't you pig in there. Oops. Alright, okay, that may have been my fault. I got no penalty for it. I got away. Alright, okay, come on. This is the drag race between a Subaru BRZ and a Mazda RX-8. Why couldn't I have gotten the RX-8? I would have actually... I'm a Mazda owner. I own a Mazda. Why can't I be Team Mazda? God damn it. I'm not expecting pulling a Cyberpunk move. Yes, Cyberpunk improved like hell, but it cost them over 120 million to reach where they are now. Yeah. So, yeah. Absolutely. Cyberpunk took a hell of a lot of time. And a lot of money as well. To get it where it is now. But I think where it is now, like, a lot of people are writing very good stuff about it. I think, you know, it definitely has improved. It's what happens when you take time with the game. You know, when you improve the quality. Whoops, that may get me a penalty. Surprisingly it didn't. I suppose it was a very, very light tap. It's not like I span them out. Oh, well, okay. They just fell off the track. I didn't do anything about that. They just fell off on their own accord. Not my fault. Right. Hang on. Wait. Have I just figured out what is... Have I just discovered something about... Penalty system is inconsistent, same as the AI. Yes, it is. Absolutely agree with you. But, to be honest, any game that has a sort of automated penalty system, you know, controlled by AI, is inconsistent. No game has got a really good one. Gran Turismo 7, you know, that has a really bad one. You know, you see plenty of examples of it. That can be very, very bad a lot of the time. Project Cars 2 is horrific. Project Cars 2 has got an absolutely horrific automated penalty system. It is woeful on that game. Really, really is. So, no game really does it well. That's the problem. The only game I think actually gets away with it pretty well is actually Assetto Corsa Competizione. That might be because I haven't got too much experience with that. But, you know, that's one game that I think has actually gotten away with it quite pretty damn well. Okay, sitting in the slipstream. Let's go for a move up the inside. Push. You know what? Go off the track. There we go. Thank you. If that was the crew AI, I would have been turned into. Is that a lap car? What are you doing? Oh, they fell off the road. Okay. Well, don't be joining the racing line. Okay, we're fine. We got through there. What the hell are you in? I think it's a BRZ 86 something, or rather. Is it? I believe so. Anyways, yes it is, it's BRZ. That was the line, yeah. Oh, here we go. I've actually got a fantastic run there. I really, really do. Come on, into fourth. Look at the speed difference. Woohoo! Lovely stuff. Right. Anyways, I was going to say something before, because I mentioned earlier about the manual with clutch system and how I absolutely despise it because of how you can get differing results by holding the clutch for even longer than you did before. It still knackers your transmission. I think I have possibly figured something out about the transmission. I'm just in manual at the minute, right? When I go into this back straight, I want you to confirm this with me, because I think that's genuinely what is happening. When I change gear, there is a bit of a delay before I even start changing gear. Like, I will keep myself full throttle, the car will bounce off the red line, and then start changing gear. Right, okay, we may not bounce off the red line, but have a look at my speedometer when I change gear. Does it look like, you know, I'm full throttle? Doesn't that look like it takes a little bit of time before it takes all power off me to start changing gear? Because I swear it does. There's an actual delay before even the manual gear, before even changing gear in manual comes in. Like, even the manual transmission has a small delay. I mean, I get it, it's probably from the clutch. That's probably what it is. But because the clutch in this game is just so shite, you know, you may as well not even run the risk in a car with a proper H pattern gearbox. Like, you may as well not even bother. That might be the power curve of the engine. Hard to gauge. I think what I'd have to do is sort of slow down the footage a little bit. But I think what it is, it's when it's basically, you know, when I put in, like what you normally do when you put in the clutch. Driver level 8. Do I even get anything for leveling up as a driver? Actually, that's a point. Do I even get anything for leveling up as a driver? Ah, balls that go straight to B class. Fuel system. No, that's just... I mean, it's good enough handling. Well, mine is anyway. Engine fluid comes... Why? Oh yeah, because they're heavier. Bloody hell, they add 5 kilos. What the hell are those brakes made of? Alright, okay, you know what? Excuse me? Oh, okay, no, I know what it's done. Add. No, I can't do them, they're fine. There are indeed driver levels. What do they do? No idea. I have absolute... can't apply the build. Why can't I apply the build? Oh, because of the clutch. Numpty. Do I dare go back to manual with clutch? What do you reckon, you two? Do I try manual with clutch at Lime Rock? Do I dare? Go on, I'll let you answer that for me. Why not? Alright, okay. Oh dear. Settings. Here we go. I do this to myself at times. Manual with clutch. Save. Okay. Remember this. I have my clutch on left bumper. So you know it's a bumper, right? It's either on or off. It's binary. Let's give this a try, shall we? Ooh, look at that hop over the... See, that's the thing. It's just... oh, the animations of, like, you know, your driver getting into the car, you fist bump your team, and things like that. It's just... Ugh. There's so many good little things that this game does, and I love it. It's just... I don't want to say that this game is purely half-assed, because that's not true. This is the sad thing about it, is I don't think it's half-assed. There's things here. Right, okay, we'll keep the damage screen up. There are things here that I really do think, you know, could prove to be just... Oh, it just adds that little bit je ne sais quoi that the previous Forzas were missing. It was like, you know, a proper animated pit crew and things like that. Like, you know, the ones that did it really well. Like, to be honest, I've got to give it to Motorsport 5. You know, you speak to your engine... Like, you know, your driver... Oh, well done. Your driver speaks to your engineer. Like, you know, when the race is about to start, like, your engineer clutches his fist and is like, go on, do it. Like, you know, it's like, go on, go win this, and things like that. And we've missed that for ages. Like, Motorsport 5 did that, and it was actually really, really well done. That was like a little detail. But that little details go a long way. And, like, you know, for the fact that your guy hops over the pit wall, and things like that, interacts with the team, it just adds to it. You know what? Am I now going to never ever damage the clutch? No, I'm... Oh, lock the brakes a little bit. We're fine. Transmission's still good. Have I just now... Have I just now, like, started drinking and I've figured out manual with clutch? Is that what it is? I mean, to be honest, I'm holding in clutch for a good amount of time because I'm not running risks. Oh, okay, there we go. We're fine through there. This key sector. See, I like the fact that there's, like, you know, the game has key sectors and things like that. You know, if they applied the effort into other areas of the game. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there is effort in a lot of areas. Like, you know, they have put a big emphasis on trying to help you improve. Like these little key sectors. Like, you know, this downhill section. It's got a little split time to tell you how you're doing. Like, I like that. There's just little things that they add to the game which really, really does. You know, it shows you that you are progressing. You do, rather than just getting a eventual... Oh, there we go. Rather than just getting a little bit of a split time, like, you know, at the end of a sector, you know, you get them fairly often, but, like, you know, you've got these little cornering sections where it tells you how you're doing compared to your best lap. I like that. You know, it helps you. It really does help you in sort of saying, right, okay, you are actually taking better lines. You know, this is the proof. The effort, it needs to be added to more of the game. It's a little thing, but it goes a long way. And that's just what is frustrating. That is really what is frustrating. Okay, well, we've done that. We've also... Well, we've absolutely How did that damage the gearbox? I held in the clutch and shifted down again. That is exactly what I mean. That is exactly what I mean. I held in the clutch and changed down a gear, and yet I still damaged the transmission. How did it happen again? Oh, wait, no, it didn't happen again. I think I did that before. And I know. If you want to laugh, on the options setting, there's options for keyboard control settings. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be bloody doing that. No, not it. Yeah, off track. How much? Fucking hell! 1.6 seconds penalty for what I just did there. I got a little slide and went a tiny bit wide, and there you go. 1.6 seconds penalty. It's like Gran Turismo. Oh god, I locked the brakes, I will admit. What's the steering lock like? Okay, steering lock's not too bad, I will admit. It's not quite the Crew Motorfest levels, but that's not terrible. At least the steering wheel turns a bit more. At least they've improved in that regard. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Full keyboard settings on Xbox. Like, what the fuck is this? Rainbow Six Siege? There we go. We've made a landmark, everyone. We got to car level 10 in the BLZ. Oh, I actually went 1/10 faster. There you go. There was one there. There was an example right there. Oh God. Like, I held the clutch in for so long, but it apparently wasn't enough. I really, half the time, if you're running sim down, I don't even know how much of the risk it's really worth. But I think it is genuinely faster. But just how big the risk is, I don't even know if it's you want to use it. I know there's also a bug at the minute where with manual with clutch you do not get any form of grinding sound when you don't shift well. It's like, you know, I'm not going to press the clutch here. Right, okay, I didn't press the clutch there and you notice there was no grinding noise like you got in the previous Forza to let you know, you've not changed gears very well, you damaged the transmission because of it. You don't get that in this. That is a genuine thing, and I think it is actually a bug. Oh dear. I mean, to us, an easy way to tell, because you can still power shift in this. Like, I've heard some people sort of say, oh, power shifting, you can't do it anymore. No, that's a lie. You can still power shift in this and not damage your transmission in any way, shape or form. Watch. Okay, we're at 4%. Remember that. I am not going to let go of the accelerator and change gear. Watch. See? You can still do it. Right, okay, we've had enough practicing. So that's not gone, you can still do that. Easy. Also, by the way, you can skip the practice sessions. You're not forced into doing it. I think. Okay, go to race. Start from the back as usual. Because we want to explore the AIs, don't we? We don't just want to be lying low and this and whatnot. We want to have a little bit of fun. Okay, night time. People talking to their drivers, absolutely no worries. So what have we got? So they're on race tyres. 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 Race tyres, race tyres, race tyres, race tyres, race tyres, race. Sport tyres. Okay, fair enough. Race, sport, race, street tyres this time. Street, race tyres, race tyres, race tyres, street tyres, race tyres, race tyres. Me. I didn't have any form of option, and that's what knocks people off, because this upgrade system needs to change massively. If you ask me, and I'm glad that other people agree with me, like even Failrace had the same idea, that this upgrade system needs to be car manufacturer at the minimum. How the fuck did that damage the gearbox? I held in the clutch. It should be physically impossible to damage. Can we get a wiggle on, please? This is a racetrack, not the M25. Move. I held in the clutch. Ah, okay, that was my fault. The sound effects are actually pretty good for having a contact. Nice and crunchy. God, move! I think it's actually downshifting is the worst. collision? When? I didn't see that. I got away with it though. Oh, it's going around the outside. There we go. See, look at that. We're making our way nicely through the field. Lovely, lovely. Did that damage the... I held in the fucking clutch! Oh, tit! Go on, drift. I've been off track for ages. I shouldn't get any penalty for that. I lost so much time. It's downshifting is the absolute worst. Because you can hold in the clutch, change down a gear, and yet it still doesn't work. What are you doing? Hello. Must have went wide or something. Like, yeah, the downshifting is the absolute worst. It really is. Are you going to defend? No, I'm going to have a fantastic run on you though. That I've squandered a little bit. Did that damage the gearbox again? Was I on 3% already, or did I just go to 3%? Please tell me. I want to know. See, I held in the clutch for even less time now, and I don't damage the gear, but how does it work? Please. I have to know, how the hell does this gearbox bloody work? Because this is beyond ridiculous at this point. It really, really is. The fact that I can hold in the clutch and knacker the gearbox. Yeah, I can hold it in for nowhere near the time. Oh yeah, by the way, you're fine. Alright, okay, well... Thank you for not giving me a penalty on that. I just got bloody turned into by the AIs there. Oof. There we go.
3 more.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, I really don't know, but it's inconsistent as hell. And there's like there's some form of magic voodoo that I've clearly missed. I've also well overfilled the car, but I mean, to be honest, like, fuel doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's really the tyres that I can't use. Okay, we're fine. So there we go. Now I've just got to try and get past... Oh, okay, so lapped AIs are still ghosted. Okay, that's noted. That's good to know still. Lap traffic is ghosted. Why? Like, why? I held in the clutch. Look at that, car level 12. We are really moving up in the world. AI's off again. Oh yeah, lap traffic, so it would have been ghosted. Here we go, we're just going to be able to scoop up the inside. Did that damage it? I think it did. I don't know. You know what the annoying thing is now? I've sort of figured out how to use manual with clutch. Okay, never mind. What? Eh? Hang on a minute, I'm lapping that guy, and why is it that... Oh, fuck off with your damaged gearbox. Piss. I damaged it... Oh, fuck off. What? It's the downshifting, really. I don't get it. Oh, well done. What? What are the AIs even doing? It really does just feel like a gamble whether you damage the gearbox or not by downshifting. It really does. Also, what I am going to do, I am going to restart it because I feel like it. Maybe I'll need to rev match it. Possibly. I don't know though. Right. At the back again. Right, whoops. Yeah, I'm not interested. I might need to rev match it. Oh no. I'll have to try. I mean, to be honest, I've got to come up with... The fact that I have to come up with, like, some sort of theory to actually be able to downshift properly is... just... ugh. See, I held in the transmission, I held in the clutch all of that time, and yet it didn't damage the gearbox. You know what? Who fucking knows? Oh god. That was a brake check. Thank you. Oh god, why are we so slow? That was... I got brake checked. Shove your half a second time penalty up your arse. Alright, okay, well that one there, that... I'm not talking about that attempt. Okay, well that transmission damage there, that made sense. I just tapped the clutch and went off it immediately. That I understand. I understand how the damage works there. That's fine. You know, good boy cookies. I understand it. I understand how that damages the transmission from just pressing the clutch and then letting go immediately. Fine, cool, dandy. It's when you hold in the clutch and yet it damages the car. That's what I don't get. I've got to be missing something. That's all I can say. But all I can say is that it is shit. I think we had a minor coming together there, I'm not too sure. Oh crap. Bloody hell! That one went straight into the back. Well, I got no penalty for that. Alright, okay. Well, I got no penalty for that one. Whoops. Ah, damn it. That was the lightest tap in the world. I didn't even realise I took... Well, I did. Oh, screw off. I'm being brake checked in the middle of the corner. And I don't get a time... Who knows? But this is what happens when you just have it AI determine what type of penalties you get. It's inconsistent. That's just the main complaint I have with this game. It's just the inconsistencies with it all. Gearbox didn't get damaged that time, that's surprising. Look at that around the outside, that was amazing. How am I going to get past this RX-8? Oh, don't turn in too early, mate. Holy I may not have seen that car, I will admit. What could... Interesting, I actually didn't get a penalty for that. I'll restart. I didn't get a penalty for that. No, okay, fair enough. It's all I can say to it is fair enough. I'm going to start from the back goal. Some lovely severe damage there. Your car seems broke. Yeah. So, like I said though, do not worry about... If you are very, very curious about my opinions on this game, I will be doing a review of it at some point soon. But my general thought is this. It's inconsistent. It is a very inconsistent game that has a lot of areas where they have clearly put a lot of attention. And Did that damage the gearbox? How did that fucking damage the gearbox as well? Ugh. You're going to be hearing that a lot whenever I use manual with clutch. I'm going to be so angry. I don't understand any of it. Right, okay, go around the outside. Okay. Don't you I got turned into! How is that my fault? That is avoidable. Shove it up your tiny tits. Bugger off. Was that an avoidable contact? I'm damaging the gearbox quite a bit now. Get out the way. My transmission's already on 4% and I haven't even completed a lap. I'm in 7th? How did I do that? I don't remember when. Oops. Alright, okay, I might get a penalty for that, which is fair enough. Never mind, I won't get a penalty for that. Fair enough. Why did that damage the gearbox? I don't understand. What? I don't get what I'm doing wrong. I really don't understand what I'm doing wrong. But, like, this is... It's going to have to become, like, a challenge in on itself. Understand Forza Motorsport's clutch. And how the hell does it work? Oh! Watch me get a penalty. Talked about game being convinced. Game decides to make his point for. Yeah, thank you. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work well. Right, that's what it's this clutch. I don't get it. I challenged myself to use the clutch. I do this to myself. Whatever, I'm not interested. Did I put myself in 6th or did I put myself in last? No, I'm definitely last. Cool. Let's try this again, shall we? I will admit I've had a few to drink, so my driving's not the greatest, but I really don't care. This game is leading me to drink. Here we go. Fantastic start from the BRZ. Okay, I tapped right... Right, okay, so I just tapped the clutch there and that damaged the gearbox. Fair enough. That I understand. That I understand 100%. The... Oh, piss. Right, you know what? Balls to it. I'm going this way. Look at the overtakes! What penalty am I going to get for that? I didn't get any penalties for that. That's amazing. I overtook like 7 cars. I didn't get a penalty for it. That's amazing. I guess it's because I technically lost time. Who knows? Oh, Jesus Christ, why are you so slow in the apex for? Oh, well, they fell off the track. They got half a second penalty. I guess because they drove into me. That's all I can think of. Whoops. Okay, I tapped RB there, fair enough. I only tapped the clutch, I didn't hold it in. That makes sense. Why are you so slow for? Can I go up the inside? No, I can't. Too far back. Excuse me. Alright, okay, those two were definitely my fault. I got a warning? Okay. So I pretty much just got a black flag. Or something like that. Well, I got a driving standards flag, basically. So I'm guessing if I get too many of them, I'll just get a race ban. Alright, that's fine, no worries. You get past the eclipse, need bother. Look at that. Look at the speed. My BRZ is a monster in a straight line. Nope, that didn't. They fell off again. Don't you? What? Who just had a crash? Did they really just dink into each other? That's quite funny. So here's the thing, right? Lapped traffic, when I tested it before, should be ghosted. And then when I tested it, they didn't ghost. So how the hell... I'm guessing that I really do have to be an entire lap ahead of them. So there's got to be 2 laps down on me? That's all I can think of, if I'm honest with you. Come on, get past the RX-8. Look at the speed difference.
3 to go.
Also as well, the tutorial in this is bloody infuriating. I didn't damage the gearbox there, that's amazing. How, I don't know, but I did. Okay, and all I've got to try and do is get past this S2000. That's fell off the track a little bit. I held in the clutch for the entire time there, and you know what? I give up. I give up trying to understand manual with clutch. But hey, I've gone faster. See, I've gone so much faster. How does this work? There's got to be some sort of method that I am missing, some sort of answer that I have completely missed out that will solve all of my... I'm not talking about... Don't tell me that really did happen twice. No, I was on... No, I got 3%. Yeah, right, okay, that only happened once. Fine. Just, like... For fucking hell. This stream is definitely going to get age restricted. I've sworn so much complaining about stuff. Okay, the AI up ahead fell off the track. And again, whoa! This is the highest difficulty AI, by the way. Remember how they said this would be, like, you know, sort of testing your player's skill? Remember how they said that in the trailers? What the... Okay. Right, okay, so I am now 2 laps ahead. This is the hardest AI difficulty, by the way. I'm now 2 laps ahead. They should be... Or they ghosted because they were going into the pit. Well, I got close to them and they didn't ghost. Is it because they are going into the pit? Well, that can't be right. But it must be. Ooh, hello. It's honestly, at this point, it's all I can think of is the answer. Is that they were going into the pit. They meant it was for one eye. Yeah, true. Like, pretty much that's what it is. One AI would test your skill, the other one would just get in the fucking way. Yeah, you are absolutely right. What I will be, though, is I will be right back. I need to have a quick waz. Chat amongst yourselves about this game, because honestly, who knows? Right, I'm back. Oh god. I dropped my control on the floor. Oh, that's why, because I gained 22 places in 6 laps. I'm just that good. What's happened to this wiring here? Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Right. Okay, see, look at these lap times. Hardest difficulty, 2 seconds ahead. Right, okay, we're good. Driver level, what does it even do? What does driver level even do? I get an out for it. Woohoo, I unlocked a gearbox. Oh, that's a thing actually, isn't it? The pricing on this game is fucking ridiculous. I can now make the car go B class, where before I went... Okay. Interesting. Well, I will do that because it makes the car go from £1,300 to £1,287. It's a featherweight, this car. Rear tire rates are maxed out. So if I... Right, okay, yeah. So that works as it should. So wheels... I think, like... I understand sort of doing this, right? Wheels A, B to G, H to K, L to Q, R, W to Z. Right, okay. Whatever. This is just crap. What was wrong with having sport style wheels? What was wrong with the old systems, right? You either had wheels by manufacturer or you had wheels by sports and whatever the 2 settings were, I don't remember. There was nothing wrong with that. All you got to do now is you just got to pan through here and just try and find some light wheel. Like, you know, sort of sports and things, like, you know, sports, other crap. It's just, there was nothing wrong with the system before. There really was not. Right. This, that's a different... Yes, that's what I want, race diff. And on appearance, should we have a look and see what we have got on this BRZ? Okay, so we've got some vortex generators on a small wing. There it is! Look at the glorious Forza wing. Look at that! It looks as shit as ever. That's actually quite a cool race rear wing, I will admit. Let's have a look at the front bumper. Oh, do you like the Skoda front bumper? That looks... Well, you've got a pull strap. And that's just a... Oh, it's just a Subaru Sport front bumper. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Do we have Forza Race rear bumper? What's the difference between that and that? That really makes it a race rear bumper. You put a little strap on the back and it's a race rear bumper. I mean, toe strap, that's the word I was looking for. That constitutes race rear aero. A toe strap. Where's the diffuser? Where's anything that... I mean, to be honest, right, that's just funny. The fact that a toe strap is enough to be a race front bumper, a race rear bumper that improves speed, braking and handling. It is the magical toe strap of handling. Yeah, sure, we'll give it some bonnet nipples, why not? Ah, it's a shame I can't afford the race rear wing. Yeah, of course, it makes it a race car by putting on the toe strap at the back. That's what you need to do. That's how you improve aero, by the way. Forza said so. You just put a toe strap on the back of your car. That's what I'm going to do with my Mazda 2. Put a toe strap on the back of it. There we go. Instant speed. I mean, right, do not get me wrong. I am happy that the race rear aero has returned.
Decreasing your overall traction, so be precise on your turn.
Like, do not get me wrong. The fact that we have got race rear bumper again, very happy to see it. But the race rear bumper back in in Motorsport 1 and Motorsport 2 was a diffuser. This is a toe strap. That's not a race rear bumper at all. That's a bit of felt. I've finished my bottle. I've finished my wine now. That's what that is. It's a bit of felt that makes your car faster. Gotta love it. Forza never change except please do. Skip. I know how the car drives. It goes rum. Here we go. Okay, so of course we've put in a gearbox, so we've got the straight cut gearbox wines. Let's give a listen to that. Must be from AliExpress or Wish. I bought mine off Craigslist. Right, okay, let's listen to the straight cut gearbox wine. Okay. I damaged the transmission there, if you couldn't tell. There you are, there's proof. How did that damage the fucking gearbox? Hello? UI? Yeah. The UI's broken. I've broken the UI. All I know is that around Worth I've done 5.8 seconds. Ooh, we're actually taking a different route this time. I like that. We're actually taking the Formula 1 hairpin. Not that I really care about Formula 1. And we haven't got the chicanes here. There we go. AI, the UI fixed itself. I wonder, can I break it again? Oh, wait. Pause. Get it to break. Damn it. It didn't break. Well, there's new game. Every time the gearbox isn't explicitly damaged, take a drink. Do not blame me for the hospital bill that is about to come out. I'm in the UK though, so I'm fine. Free drinks for days. Oh, I broke it again. So, by the way, it's built from the ground up. The UI doesn't fucking work. There we go, fixed it. But oh, interesting. We actually... I just realised we don't take the... I'm going to have to explore Catalonia in a second. Wait, because this is the national circuit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait. No. Hang on. No, I am, mate. That is the other hairpin that you take. Well, then we've got five... Right, okay. Right, drinking game for anyone that drinks alcohol. I'm not going to condone this. I'm not going to condone it, I'm just going to encourage. Okay? There's a difference. Every single time I damage the transmission, you take a shot. I'm not going to say what the shot is, so you can cheat and say a shot of water. If you really, you know, love your liver. I'm not going to condone this drinking game, I'm just going to encourage the drinking game. Every single time my gearbox is damaged, for inexplicable reasons. There you go. There's two. Is it going to break again? Yep. First to P loses. Oh, I've already lost. I didn't even... It's that corner... There you go. Oh, shit. Sorry. There you go. Sadie appears out of nowhere. There you go. So the UI doesn't even work around Catalonia. Game of the year. I should have paid attention to where I was driving. You know what? This game's led me to drink though. So you know what? Balls to. Right, okay, the main thing, right, my main target is can I go faster than the 120.1? I'm pleased to report, there's another shot for you. I'm pleased to report that the UI around the first sector for this Catalonia National doesn't work. So there you go, built from the ground up. I can't even get the UI to work consistently. We have waited too many years for this, and the memes I've built from the ground up. Like, I'm sorry. I should have paid attention to the braking. There's another shot for you, by the way. Gearbox got damaged. Well, actually, you know what? No, I won't tell you to take a shot on that one. I think I pressed right bumper instead of holding it in. That one was explainable. Okay, you don't take a shot on that one. Okay, they're going into the pits. Went fast around that sector. Can we beat what we need? Yes, we can. Right, okay, finish practice. That will do. That will do indeed. You know what? Tomorrow is going to get even... Well, whenever I stream this game again, I'm going to go straight for multiplayer. Oh, that's going to be awful. But I put myself up to these situations. I'm going to have to deal with it, aren't I? I might get another drink. Soon, though. Soon. You know what? I'm gonna grab a piece of chewing gum. Ugh. Oops, I'm a little too far backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a piece of chewing gum real quick. Oh, it's all soft and squidgy. Oh no. Oh what? Yeah, it's all soft and squidgy. It's also wet. Ew. Ah, squeegee chewing gum, anyone? Ugh, nasty. Yeah, fingers are sticky. Might make me skate shift better. Right, okay. Fuel and tyres. Jesus Christ, I don't need 51% of fuel. No. Oops. That'll do. I like on that event they included the Eclipse, a really well-known track car. Yeah. Especially with that body kit. Oh, it's a standing start this time. Okay. Come on, bonnet nipples, we've got this. You know, it was actually a pretty good launch for me. Did I just get no car XP from all those overtakes I did before? Okay, we're safe through there. We've made it through turn 1 without damaging the gearbox. Congratulations, mate. Has Newster actually got the Forza Motorsport 2 livery on it? Yeah, he has. Yeah, that's good. No penalty, I'd expect. Jesus! What's going on here? Come on, people, get a wiggle on. Whoops. Alright, that might be my fault. Never mind. That wasn't my fault. Thank you. And the Eclipse just bogs off the line. Yeah, as an Eclipse does. The launch on the Eclipse is just terrible. They've gone off the track. Where the hell are you? Yes, it is a right-hander. I know what I'll do. I'll turn left, like you've just done there. What is the? I don't get it. I'm going to have to look at the different race routes though for Catalonia. I imagine there's going to be alternate so that you do get the chicanes. Off they go. Right, that gives me that position. Ooh, we're fine. The thing is though, actually what I will say is that I think the track limits seem to be a little bit more consistent. I will say that. They definitely do seem a bit more consistent and a lot more lenient on what you can actually get away with. Like, you know, running a little bit wide on like the curbs and whatnot. It seems like you can actually get away with it, especially with this new physics model. Unlike Motorsport 7s, where you really should not, where you pretty much should just avoid any and all curbs. That does seem like it is a thing, which is a good point, to be honest. That is a... Yeah, there's no stupid tyre barriers. Oh, there you go. Rogue Dog, there's your shot for you. Yeah, the tyre barriers seem a lot more sensible now, which is good. Yeah, the track limits seem a lot more consistent and a lot better. Now that you can actually go wide using the curbs and whatnot, which would be on the racing line. I won't give that one a pass. Road Dog, there's another shot for you. Yeah, the tyre barriers in Motorsport 7 were quite bad. There's another shot for you. I held in the fucking clutch. Get more water. The fact that you're doing this, I have to give you a round of applause. Actually taking part in the drinking game. Yeah, sure, it's with water. I don't blame you, but I commend you for actually for doing this drinking game. You're gonna be. There's another one for you. You're gonna be. You're going to be having a waz all night. You're going to wake up at 4 AM and realise you've wet the bed. Leader is 8 seconds ahead. So there you go. The top 3 have just pissed off from the rest of the field. Like, what is these AI... What is this AI difficulty? It's just typical Forza. They've never really addressed this. It was the same in older Forzas. I'll give that one a pass. Right, you won't have to take a shot for that one. That one I'll give a pass. Consider yourself lucky. Until about 4 seconds later. That was my fault.
Total time penalty is about a second.
Fine, whatever. Yeah. That was always been a problem with Motorsport, with Forza. No matter which one it is. Maybe the Horizon's less so, probably because there's just less AIs to focus on, so you don't really get a runaway one too much. But this was always a problem with Motorsport, and they never addressed it. Just one AI would always run away. And it isn't so much that the fact that it's the car they're choosing. Like, you know, in the previous Forzas, it would be because of the car they were using, which is fine enough. You know, I get that. But when they sort of got rid of that in the later Motorsports, so, you know, you're talking about Motorsport 3 onwards, you did tend to have that one AI that would just absolutely run away. The other ones you just overtake within like turn 2. It was not bad it was pretty easy, to be honest. In the slide, it was pretty damn easy. But yeah, you always had that one AI that was always run away at the front, and it seems to be just the same scenario again with this game. How much fuel have we got? 3.8. Meh. Right, let's see. Well, I'm gonna place 4th, which is fine. Right, we're through. What was it? Oh yeah, the price on the cars. Now that I've seen it in person for myself, I didn't realise it would be this bad, but holy shit, it is bad. A Jaguar D-Type, you know, a multi-million race car, is cheaper by like 300,000 credits. Progress cannot be saved until connection is restored. So I've lost connection. There's one thing. You can't progress unless you are connected to the... Really? Really? That? Fucking hell. And of course, home Xbox situation. Right. Hang on a minute. Let me just pull the screen up. That is completely stupid. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Forcing online to progress in single player is bullshit. That's bullshit. Come on. Mike's still wearing? Yeah, it is. Why have I got? I don't know. Come on. I mean, just come on. This isn't even. That's not even funny. That's not fun. That is. Shit. That is bollocks. I'm not going to make you take a shot for that one. That was my fault. Oh god, though, I've got to finish well ahead, though, of this AI behind me. You know, I got almost a second penalty for, I don't know, going a pube too shallow. No, it was quite harsh, though, I will admit. Bloody hell, and I just get... What? What are these AIs? Well, I mean, how we?
Good work out there. We finished P4.
How the fuck did they finish with an 8? Whatever. Just 12 seconds ahead, as you do. I'm upset with the fact I did not get podium. Whatever. Driver... What does driver level do? What does it do? Yep, you really can't. You can't play this game offline in the slightest. All of it is online. Including the offline. That's really what it is. Everything in this game is online, except, you know... You've got to love it. At what point do you just start to laugh? For the pure fact that no matter what, this game is all multiplayer. Like, come on. Come on now. Do I make my car look a little bit more swanky? Remember, I've got to be smart with these. I can't upgrade everything. I can't even afford tyres. That's 700 car points just for some tyres. Bloody hell. And considering it's all locked... no. I may as well upgrade the exhaust. Well, there you go. There's proof. I called it months ago and said I'll be like GT7. People called me out that I wouldn't allow progress of free. Yeah. Yeah, you are absolutely correct, PT. You're absolutely correct. And what you can do, right? What you can do, feel free to clip that moment where I disconnected. Feel free to clip it and show it to the people that doubted you. You have my full permission. You have my full permission to show the people that doubted you. Right? To show the people that doubted you. You have full permission to use that clip right there. I disconnected from multiplayer and I would not be able to progress in the slightest. You are more than welcome for your proof that you was correct. Too many gatekeepers, yeah. Yeah, you may... yeah. No, I'll give that one a slide. You won't have to take a shot for that one, Rogue. If you're still doing it, that is. Okay, here we go. Brooklands and Luffield. Ooh, I was actually quite bad on the brakes there. Hold it together. Oh, Jesus Christ! I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy reading chat. What are you saying? So it's all the worst parts of real life with inflation, accessible parts with the worst part of modern gaming. Constant, online, and shipped broken. Yep. Welcome to Forza Motorsport, the reboot of the entire franchise. Did that person go in the pit? Yeah, they did. I was about to say, how the hell is first place a minute 14? I'll say, if that was the case, it'd be the easiest race of my life. Ooh, well. Oh, I actually got a pretty good maggots the first time around. Let's just squeeze past the MR2. I mean, well then, I will say hello to you and say hello to Yeet for me. I am currently having a massive... Well, I'd probably say I'm definitely having an aneurysm. Or I've had the aneurysm. So far it's calmed down, because I've sort of gotten round to the swing of things. Probably because I'm too drunk to even care, but... Like... like, at this point, I've just got to sit and laugh. I really do. It's only practices and what's PT said. I'll look down the straight. Straight, I think it is. Yep, we made this game a clean, no direction. Just tried to replicate GT7. Well, yes, you are absolutely correct. They have somehow made GT7 look even better. There you are, Rogue. There's a shot for you. I'm counting that one. This manual clutch system fucking sucks. I'm sorry, it does. The inconsistency is unbearable. If there was a consistent way to realise what I was doing wrong, I wouldn't be complaining about it so much. But there's no way. I can't replicate on what I am doing so wrong. There's another one. Road Dogg is about to make Niagara Falls in his bedroom, in their bedroom. You are AFK while watching. I don't blame you. Tell Yeet to do the same. Oh, look at that. That was so much better through Luffield, but it was a terrible lap overall. I've somehow got to improve by 8/10 to complete the bonus objective. I know I can skip it, but naff arseholes for that. Okay, gone a little bit wide, we're fine. Into 5th gear, come on. He's too busy getting angry at a homestead's existence. Fair enough. Ooh, there we go. There's another one for you, Rogue. I held in... I held the clutch and it knackered the gearbox. There's another one for you. I might at some point just tell you to stop partaking in this game, because I fear for your bladder. It was a faster split time though. There we are, car level 21. Oh wow, I can make me car lighter finally. Is my chewing coming through the mic of this chewing gum? I do apologise if it is, that's quite disgusting of me. There's another one for you, I'm going to skip practice. This manual's clutch, I just, nah. I just know, I can't with this. Do I go back to manual, or do I just stick with manual with clutch? I think Rogue would like me to go back to manual with just manual, so that you can actually, you know, take a break from drowning. What do you think? Do I stick with manual with clutch? Are you still ready? Are you still braving the game, Rogue? Are you still willing up for the task that lies ahead? Balls to it, we're going. Last place, as usual. Because we've got to test the AIs to their fullest, really, haven't we? Okay, standing start. What are we dealing with? Race tyres, 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 race tyres. Race tyres, 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 race tyres. None. Because I couldn't fucking upgrade them. This system needs a massive change. I'm sorry, this does. It's an idea interesting in concept. It's an idea though horrifically executed. It's so badly done. It needs to be car manufacturer at the minimum, because I know duplicates, you also have to level them up as well. But at the minimum, I'm being squeezed onto the grass there, I will admit. At the minimum, this car upgrades leveling system needs to be tweaked so my gearbox damage then, surprisingly no. I'm just going to stop here. Let's see them pass. Right, I'm just going to go on the brakes. Let's see them get by me. That one did. Come on, Morph. Tweaks? I don't remember what I said tweak now. I'm going to see, mate. I'm going to see how long does it take for this AI to get past me. It needs to be taken to the back and shot. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Are they rewinding further and further? They are. They're reversing further away from me and not turning. Oh god, here comes trouble. They made it through. They made it through. They didn't. They didn't. Uh-oh. I've caused a big accident by just... I held an... Hello. I held an AI hostage by parking it. Max level AI, by the way. Can't even reverse so far backwards. I never turned the steering wheel. This is so crap. Oh god. Amazing. Just from AFKing, Men's massive height has got a level advantage. That means absolutely nothing. Does the driver level really do nothing? I have found no purpose to it. Like, I have found no reason to have a driver level. It does fuck all. That's amazing. Actually, Ren, question. Because I know you have maxed out a car's level, what is the discount? How big is the discount that you get because you have maxed out a car from a manufacturer? Because that's what it does. You can only get, if you max out if you max out a car's level, you get a certain discount on buying a car from that manufacturer, which is not worth it really in the slightest, considering money in this game is not hard to get. So how big is it? 5%. So let me get this straight. You drive one car for over 2 hours to max the level to get a 5% manufacturer's discount. When getting money in this game is not even that arduous. And considering the most expensive car in the game is not even 500,000 credits. What a shit system. Rogue, there's another shot for you. I'm sorry, mate. Ah, what a shit. What? So you can get a 20% discount. Hang on. I have to pause the game for this very important point. You get 5% discount on the caterum. There's only one caterum. So you have to buy 5 caterums to get a 20% discount. You quit. Fair enough. I don't blame you. Right. Let me spell this out for you. You have to grind 5 cars for 2 hours or more to get a 20% discount. That is 10 or more hours. 10 or more hours to get a 20% discount on cars that are already cheap as fuck. What? What is the... What is the point in that? You spend so many hours grinding different cars from the same manufacturers. Well, you're lucky you quit, Will, because there was another one. So many hours in different cars for one manufacturer, or buying the same car over and over again to get a pointless discount. 5% on cars that are already cheap. Or 25%, sorry. I was doing my maths wrong. 25%, you get a quarter of the price on cars that aren't even expensive for 10 hours plus of grinding. What's the point? That's not anywhere remotely worth it. You've already got to get max level anyways just to change your car's drivetrain from four-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive if you want to make a drift car. So it's like... This is ridiculous. They really have not thought this through in the slightest. This is awful. Forza really does say no. Let's watch that AI not get a time penalty. They didn't get a time penalty. Watch, if I do that, I get a time penalty. You can't even upgrade the power until you hit level 4. I know the upgrade system was going to be controversial. I originally thought this could be an interesting concept. You know, where if they execute it correctly, this could actually be quite interesting. They've executed it so badly. I know I'm sort of reiterating my points, but if the points are this bad, that I kind of have to, it just says a lot. A manual with clutch system that is inconsistent as shit, and I still don't understand to so that's inconsistent. A terrible upgrade system. That's probably you know what? It's probably even worse. It's probably even worse than Need for Speed Payback's upgrade system. And that was shocking. Need for Speed Payback's upgrade system, and yet somehow this is causing even more of a problem. If your upgrade system causes more problems than Need for Speed Payback's upgrade system, you've done fuck. You've done fucked up.
Final lap. You got this.
Yeah, you know what, Rogue? You have quit at a good time, because there would have been another, like, 5 shots of water. Exactly. Enthusia did this system of upgrading so much better. So much better. What the hell was that? Oh my god, would you actually get the fucking clutch system to work correctly? Jesus fucking Christ. For you to play a game car upgrade system, yeah it is. You absolutely are right. Like Jesus Christ. I hold the clutch in for different levels of times. Actually fucking make your mind up on how you want to work, for Christ in heaven. The aneurysm is starting again.
Great work. We finished P3.
It's starting again now. This aneurysm. I swear to God. Have I won yet? I just realised then, like 40 minutes ago, you just said hi in Discord. I made it to driver level 12. What does this mean? I don't know. Oh, wow, 15,000 credits and other crap. Well, there we go. There we go. We have done one championship. They should have kept the car level at either 10 or 20. Yes. Wholeheartedly agree. They needed to have they either needed to take out a solid chunk of the car levels, like you said, like 10, like bring it down to only car level 10, or it goes per manufacturer and not just per car, because this is silly. This is really, really silly. Shall we have a look what we can buy? Oh, I can get a Huracan STO. Right, okay. Race. Because we actually need to do this. We've done that. We need practical performance. Okay. Let's see what this game puts in practical performance. What have we got? Please, enlighten me. That's a bit bollocks.
And yet they still retain their practical layout. Substantial cargo space.
No, I wouldn't say substantial.
Manufacturers have consistently integrated cutting-edge engineering.
Wouldn't say that either.
Fast, controllable package. Enthusiasts reliably push to the limit.
I would get a Veloster N though, or i30N. I think i30N's a lot nicer.
Builds to extract considerably more performance and fun.
We will strategize our builds. When you get to level 50, that's when you can strategize your build. Other than that, you're fucked. Ooh, what do we use? What have we got in here? Okay, these are sensible. Golf R. Practical? Yeah. Performancy? Yeah. Fair enough. Astra VXR? Fair enough. 08 Impreza? Fair enough. That's also really expensive. 69,000 credits. Nice. Megane? Yeah, fair enough. You're at level something. I can't read that. You're at level 20. 29. I saw there. Mini? Yeah. Veloster M. You know what? I'll source to it. We're going to use a Forza edition. We're going to use the Veloster. We're going to use a Veloster N Forza edition. Limit is B class. Performance. Can I do anything with it? Answer to that is no. Exhaust. Well, I suppose, you know, all I could do is the exhaust, so I may as well. Exhaust, and can I squeak on an air filter? I can. Wonderful. Finish upgrade. Strategize my build. I can only put on 2 feckin' upgrades. There's not so much strategy as put on what I can. WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Look, the corkscrew. Right. Okay. Really? I didn't ask. See, look at the animation. Like engineers jumping over the pit wall and whatnot. It's just... I wish the quality was here all the time. That seems a lot flatter. I think it has toned down a little bit, the corkscrew, but that seems a lot flatter than before. Okay, Veloster N, impress me. What have you got? Well, the photo edition. Complete a lap in 1 minute 43 or faster. Here we go, here we go. Right, let's see what we like. What we like into turn 1. Andretti hairpin. I locked the brakes a little bit. We're fine though. This is a very long hairpin. In fact, it's so long it's even swapped directions. God damn it. I was too busy taking the mick. Oh, piss! I've got to remember I'm in a front wheel drive car now. I wasn't off track. What are you lying for? I need to sit more comfortably on the chair. I hit a sausage curb quite harshly there, I will admit. No penalty, we're fine. I moved quite a lot on the brakes. Yeah, that's definitely a hell of a lot flatter. I'm trying to think how... I'm trying to think, because I think they did flatten the corkscrew, didn't they? Oh yeah, okay, 1.3 seconds for what I did there. I think they've flattened it for like the prototype cars and whatnot, like the... You know, those cars like that. Okay, let's actually do a proper lap this time. Let's not be terrible. I said let's not be terrible. I meant a more consistent bloody clutch system, please. They still haven't actually fixed the pit lane. You exit after the Andretti hairpin, not before. I thought this was built from the ground up. Now I can actually say that because this is a racetrack. The racetracks were built from the ground up. So I thought you'd realise by now that's not where you exit the bloody pits. Like, you know what? God's sake. Oh dear. Car level 2. Wow. Okay, fair enough. I did cut it quite a lot. Remember then though, that is level 29 with a FTO, not the FTO. Because if you buy another one, you're going to have to do it all again. I think it's so stupid. I mean, bloody hell, in 2 minutes 5. Oh, for God's sake, how has it happened twice? This sodding manual with clutch. Don't tell me that was again. So frustrating to use. See, I hold the clutch in for even less time and I don't damage it. I need to stop reading chat. I'm getting distracted. It's starting. I'll get you through that. There we go. It's like you know what it is, right? I'm gonna have to make this a challenge at some point. Like, stick it on YouTube. Like, you know, sort of like a try not to rage challenge or something along those lines. where I am not allowed. I've got to see how long I can do a video, whether it be on free play or multiplayer or whatever, or like even the career mode, where I cannot complain about the manual with clutch once. You know what? I finished practice. We're ready. Now it's going to be the challenge. I am not allowed to complain about the manual with clutch once, and we'll see how far I get into the video. Because Jesus, I am hating this. I am despising this with an absolute passion. Go to race. Here we go. From the back, as usual. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Fuel and tyres, please. Full up. When you're putting in half a tank. Whoops. One too many. That will do. See, I like that. I really do like you can decide the amount of fuel you can put in. And it actually does slightly change how fast the car goes. The less fuel you have, the faster it goes. This is the annoying thing. Is quality? There's a good amount of quality there, and then they just fuck it up, and then just mess it up in so many different areas. This stream is definitely getting age restricted, which is why I'm going to make a separate video reviewing it. I got brake checked. But do we have millisecond accurate timing because of that? That about the amount of time you'd fold? Possibly. Oh, actually, to be honest, I don't even think my... You know what, I don't even think my... I've got the video... I'd get the video files. Sort of. That would tell me roughly how long I'd last for. Oh me, I'm car level 3. Why are you so slow around there? Come on, Audi, get a wiggle on. You're an Audi. Oh, oh, come on. That was the lightest tap in the world. I held in the clutch, and why did you damage the gearbox? Oh, they fell off. They're rallying like an actual Audi. The leader's naffed off. Ooh! I was a bit spooky, I will admit. I got the overtake. They are over there. Oh, the UI's bugged again. Oh, for God's sake. It's just like Motorsport 7. It's bugged again. It's fixed itself. They understeered into me. It's not my fault. That one may have been, though. Whoops. That absolutely was my fault. I'll accept penalty on that one. I didn't get a penalty on that one. Sure. Yeah, the AI at the front, 12 seconds ahead, by the way. How's my gearbox looking? Only 1%. That's surprising. Oh, god damn it! I went on the power a little bit too early. We're fine though. See, what was so different there that I would get a perfect transmission? I don't know. Okay, we got through there fine. Destroy the diff on one side. The rear tyres are actually extremely cold. Surprisingly. I say surprisingly, probably not that surprising. My fastest split time is 8. I'm 8 seconds up on my fastest lap this one. That didn't damage the gearbox, did it? No, it did not. Look at that, 9 seconds faster. That's what happens when you get clean air. That... Hello? I'm not holding the controller. I'm actually not holding the controller. How do I prove this? Right, you know what? I'm going to take a video. Right, I'm going to take a video on my phone to prove I'm not holding the controller. I am not holding this controller, by the way. Right, okay, so there you are. As you can see, right, I will put this in my Discord. As you can see, that is currently full lock to the left with a bit of braking. My controller, I'm not touching anything. Look at this shit. I'm not touching anything. What the fuck is this? No one can disprove that. Like... Absolutely I can't pause. I can't pause the game. I'm actually soft locked. I actually can't do anything. I can't do anything. I have soft locked the game so bad I can't pull up the Xbox dashboard. I actually can't. Right, so here we go. We're still in the same situation. Watch. I can't pause. Let me try the next best thing. I've not even recorded. That's a photo. That, you know what? That would help if I actually pressed record. The fact... Right, okay, so here we go. Right, I'm on the latest Motorsport. I'm going to press pause because I currently, as you can see, I can't press any buttons. Let me press pause. See how it doesn't pause? Let me then try the next best thing. That doesn't work either. Remove the batteries from the controller. Well, I've turned the controller off. Okay, please reconnect the controller. Okay, so I've turned off the controller. It's not worked! This hasn't worked. I have disconnected the controller. Right, you've heard me take away the batteries. There we go. Really? Really? It's worked now. I'm sorry. But they have given us the GTA 5 bug in a game purely built for the Xbox. This is... This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. We have waited from basically 2019. That was the final. I think that was like the final year of updating for Forza Motorsport 7. So we have waited a long time. We have waited a good amount of years. And this is the quality we're getting. You also should update the firmware on the control. It's already up to date. I believe this is already up to date. I'll have a look after this race. Collision avoid. Fuck off! How did I get a penalty for that? What the fuck? I got turned into by the Subaru. How did I get 2.25 seconds for that? I got turned into by the Subaru. I got away with an even harsher crash earlier on and I didn't get a penalty. What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck was that? I'm in disbelief. I am in actual disbelief. That wasn't even that harsh of a hit. And I got a...
Total time penalty is about 3.5 seconds.
3.5 seconds? What are you talking about? That's nowhere near 3.5. I've damaged the gearbox somehow. How did I get... That was not even that harsh of a collision. And I got a over 2-second penalty for that. I'm really... This stream is ascending into madness now. This is descending into madness. This really, really is. Right, you know what? I'm gonna have to check if my controller's actually updated. 1 second. Let me have a look. Oh, I've got so many achievements, by the way. I've got a lot of achievements. Called it yesterday. You know what? Yeah, you absolutely did. Alright, let me have a look. Settings. Let me see if my controller is completely up to date. Where would it be? Devices. Yes. Controls and headsets. I've got to check this now. Update now. Okay. Update the controller. Xbox. Controller update is in progress. Right? I am updating this controller as we speak. Okay? Here's the proof. There's the proof. I'm updating the controller. Because apparently it wasn't up to date. I swear it was. Alright, okay. Looks like I'm telling a lie. Well, let it update. This is just... wow. Honestly, that's all I can say at this point. This is just wow. I don't have an answer for half of this shit that goes on. This is just ridiculous. Like, this is meant to be the reboot to the entire franchise. That's what Forza Motorsport is. This is what Motorsport Series X is. This is a reboot to the entire Motorsport franchise. That's why it has got no numbers on it. It's a reboot. this is what we got. This is the reboot. Christ alive. Like, FH5 was bad at launch because in that game you got alert OKs every 30 seconds and you couldn't stay connected to one lobby every 2 seconds. You'd be lucky if you made it past 3. Staying in one lobby, like you would go from 190 miles an hour to 0 at the blink of an eye. Yeah. This should be GT7. This is the Gran Turismo 7 rival. That's what this is. This is meant to be, we are better than Gran Turismo 7. This is why. We're not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm trying really hard. But updated, thank you. The active controller is disconnected, I'm not surprised. Collision? When? Okay, around the outside, here we go. Up the... I was a bit squeezed there, not much I could do. Thank you for the no penalty. Tiniest tap, tiniest tap. Again, no penalty. I was a bit turned... did I turn into them or did they turn into me? I'm not too sure. Well, it wasn't my fault, and it wasn't theirs either. It was just a racing incident. I've damaged the gearbox again. No, dog, you're lucky that you quit the game. When did I damage it twice? When did that happen? What? There's the third, there's the fourth. Seems like the previous games with new shiny coat paint. Yeah. And the fact as well that they are still using car models from 18 years ago. I'm in the Kitty Elite, I'm going to restart. I'm getting bored. The fact is what, like, built from the ground up, and yet they will use a car model that's older than a lot of Forza fans. It is that old. It can legally buy you a pint in the UK. Some of the car models are that old. Like, this is what we expect. Like, this is inexcusable now. How did that damage the bloody gearbox, man? Oh, I was turned into. Thank you. That Subaru's fell off the road. Go on, we're on the outside of them again. Just about. Kept it on the road. Better off going regular manual. Yeah, absolutely. Whilst manual with clutch is definitely faster, you turn into me. Whilst manual with clutch is definitely faster, just at this point, regular manual is just better. Because this... How slow do you want to be through that corner? Thank you. I got no penalty. That was a full-on brake check. Yeah, I may as well just swap back to regular manual. It is slower. I could definitely feel that it is slower, but it's also a lot more consistent. Here's the thing, right? It was consistent in the previous games. Like, yeah, sure, it was quite broken. You know, the fact that you didn't hold the clutch in whatsoever. You just pressed clutch once and changed gear. That was it. You didn't do anything different. Yeah, sure. I understand them wanting... ABS works a lot better than on FM7. Forza Motorsport 7's ABS was just terrible. Like, ABS was a massive hindrance in that game. It was awful. Yeah, the ABS on Motorsport 7 was just something you wanted to avoid. Because if you were triggering ABS, you are not making any corner. Like, it is that terrible. The ABS on FM7. How are you, mate? Focus, concentrate. I know you're absolutely livid right now because of this game, but come on. There's no excuse for pitiful driving. Alright, okay, I hit the sausage curb a little bit there and just went straight ahead.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, come on. Right, okay, we're through that. The question is, right, this is a really tough question now, is I've got to rank this Forza. At this moment in time, where the hell would I place Forza Motorsport? Where would I place this? This is a challenge. I know the game has barely been out, but for the past 2.5 hours, I have done nothing but complain about this game. For 2.5 hours. The annoying thing is all of these complaints I have are easily fixable. I seriously dead last for the moment. I may not put it dead last, just because of how awful Motorsport 5 was. But I wouldn't put it much higher. Like, the AIs absolutely could do with some work. The upgrade system absolutely could do with a hell of a lot of work. Here's the big problem. How did that not damage the game? Well, okay. Now I complain about it not damaging the gear, but how does it work? I don't know. Honestly, how does it... I've done enough complaining about the manual with clutch. I did the exact same bloody thing I did the exact same bloody thing on the first corner of the corkscrew. How the fuck did that...
Last lap. Let's go. I have no words anymore. I really don't have any words for Motorsport. I don't know what I can say about this game. This is so hard for me. When did I damage the transmission before the 5%? When? Show me on the dummy where I absolutely destroyed the gearbox. Show me on the diagram. I want maths, calculations, statistics, and everything. Oh, you know what? Fuck you, clutch. bollocks to your clutch. Honestly, I've had enough. I was like Motorsport 7 where I could just change the difficulty halfway through. I've got to go for a Hail Mary move here. Fuck you. I'm gonna penalise big time anyway. Holy shit! Fifth win!
Good work today. We finished P5.
Oh no, yeah, that works out. I thought, you know what? I thought I was in third. I thought the Astra was in third. That confused me so much. Reach car level 2. I really was on that race for that long. Oh god. Can I do anything different yet? Front tyres, what can I get on there? 295s at the front. Yes, please. May as well. Why not? It's not like I could do anything else. I really can't do anything else. I've already upgraded the exhaust. The only... No, I've got to stop complaining. I really have to stop complaining. I Oh my god. Lime Rock, okay, a track I know very well. We're now with manual, hot over that wall, yes man. Next stream I do on this is going to be multiplayer. Oh god, it's going to be torture. Do a lap of 1 minute 0.35 or faster. Alright, bet. It's a very squeak. It's not really a squeaky chair, I'm just can't sit still. Yeah, that took an age to shift down. Left-hander, right-hander. Very descriptive. I want corner names, not which direction I'm going. I could have told you that. Uphill. Wow. Isn't there corner names on Lime Rock? Or am I misremembering? What's this final corner going to be called? Downhill. Called it! There you go, easy. How was it easy to do a 1 minute point, a 1 minute point 3? I should be able to win this race now. I'm going to keep starting from the back because it makes things interesting. Plus as well, I'll get to cry and laugh a lot. Whoops, I built actually quite too early there. That is my fault. That's not the game's fault there. Final corner, little lift. Get back on the power. Look at that. 0.4 of a second faster. Bloody hell, I saved a lot of time. Come on, get around. You know what though? There's no physical way to actually... I don't think there's any form of method to actually increase the length of the races like you could in Motorsport 7. Which I think is a big shame. I actually quite liked increasing the amount of laps you got, so you could do like 15 lap races. Well, like, you know, you can increase the race from about 3 minutes to 20 minutes. That would be nice. Damn it. Severe vehicle damage. I scraped a tyre wall. Good Christ in heaven, avoid the tyre walls at all costs. Bloody hell. Did it really just... No, I probably did. That was a light graze on the tyre walls. Very light. And yet that just completely destroyed my car. Holy hell. I'm going to the back again. Avoid the tyre walls then. Don't even look at them. They're deadly. Bloody hell. Right. We got an... And we got an all-night launch. It wasn't the greatest launch. I didn't change the fuel again. God damn it. Oh, come on. Around the outside of everyone. There we go. We're all playing M25 Simulator again here at Lime Rock. I can just scoop up the inside. I'll use the hard shoulder. If there even is a hard shoulder in the M25, I don't know. Oh, come on, focus. Get out the way. Oh, God, why are you so slow? Bloody hell. Get out of the way. The leader's naff just buggered off again. Okay, that is my fault. I'll get an overtake though on the grass. Grass to pass.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Fair enough. Right, fair enough. Off-track pass, illegal. You know what? Fair play to you. That is absolutely fair enough. That is a... I will give you that. That is a good penalty. Thank you for moving out the way. Like, massively. Very nicely through there. And look, the speed we're able to carry through the final corner. And through we go. Right. Now really the game is, I've just got to try and catch up to the leader and then get 1.5 seconds ahead. I'm catching up big time, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Let's get a wiggle on though. Actually quite nice to drive this car. I am liking it so far. I will admit, it is quite good, even if I'm not driving fantastic. Very, you know, if I'm good with the power delivery, we actually get some nice turning grip, especially for a front-wheel drive car. Okay, they're just over there, that's fine. Oh, come on. I've got to try and overtake the leader and run away. Oh, bloody hell, why were you so slow? I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy looking at the laptop screen, seeing if anyone posted anything in chat. I just crash into the back of the leader. Oh, it's a drag race. It was a drag race that I was actually starting to lose right at the very end. You should try to chase near cam with max field of view. Okay. How do I do it? Okay, so gameplay. Where is it? Chase near with max FOV. I think is that. Have I... Oh, hang on, have I done it the wrong way? Hang on, is max FOV... You have to turn on custom FOV. Okay. Yes. Is that it? Is that it? Have I done it? Turn custom camera FOV on. Okay. What the fuck? What the bloody hell is this? It's further than Cheers Far. There we go, we swapped the cameras around. This is Chase Near. I actually quite like this. This is like Quake FOV.
One more lap.
It is! This is Need for Speed Pro Street. Wait. Hang on. Chase Near. All the way down. Come on. What is this saying? Yes! The ultimate driving position. Look at this. This is what we call a pro gamer move. Cockpit with 0 FOV. Alright, okay. I'm gonna have to reset this though. Like, remember this number. I think that was 50? Right, cockpit. 25. Oh my god. It's bloody driver cam. Except the wheel you can see. What was it for the cockpit? Was it 43? I think it was. I think it was 43. So about... Yeah, that seems right. Oh, it was 45? That'll do.
Well done. We finished P1.
I got the biggest time penalty out of anyone. That's hilarious. That is actually quite funny. My god. I mean, to be honest, I do like the fact you can make a custom FOV. Okay, I will give it that. That's quite good. Oh, well, 500,000 again. Ooh, we've got some rain to deal with. Right, okay. We're going to make this the final, I think, probably the final race of the stream. Right. Hang on a minute. I probably will say the final race of the stream. Oh crap, I ran out of car points. Yeah, right, okay, we'll do this. We've got some rain to deal with for the first time. We have some rain.
The Glen is one of North America's classic motorsports venues, built in 1958 after a
Let's see
racing on closed
how rain is in this game. Over the wall. At a different camera angle. It's only a small drizzle, so we're fine. They're immediately pitting, okay. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? Complete a lap in 1 minute 23.4. Okay, turn 1, the 90. See, that track... That's so much better, these track limits. The fact that they are pretty much on the curb. Like, you can ride... Okay. I am going to have to give this Motorsport that. The track limits are a hell of a lot better. They really, really are. Because you can actually go on the curbs and ride the curbs and go a little bit past them and still be within limits. That is good, in all honesty. That absolutely is a lot better. I am gonna have to concede that is a big plus point. Much better track limits. Oh, come on. Let's see, can we beat... Can we complete the bonus objective? We should be able to, we're actually pretty close. This is feeling like a quick lap. There we go, easy. Nicely around there. And we're good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Right. Yeah, I will make this the final event of the stream. I somehow kept that within track limits. I don't know how, but I did. I'm just magical. That went so wrong. Segment score apparently was 6.8. Alright. I really don't know how. Oh, very wide there on the brakes. Put you down to third. Let's see. Better acceleration out the corner. Yep, much better acceleration out the corner. Maybe during the video you could have a ding happen and everyone else could play along with the worst drinking game ever. Very true, Rogue, very true. I could do that. It'd be hilarious. It really would be hilarious. Okay, shift nice and early, get the power. I don't know why I'm acting like this is the hardest thing in the world. Like, you know, why I'm trying to try out this. This is single player.
Ooh, wow, keeping it very close on the track limits. Right, okay, and just boot it around. Lovely. Giving it some good pace. Yep, using the curbs. Look at that, Jesus! I really do get a much better set. What are you doing? What's going on there? What was that? I was driving like pit lane speed on the track. That's a race ban, surely. Can't be having that. That's dangerous. Welcome to Forza AI, I guess. Yep, to the back we go. Clutch broke, yeah. Absolutely. They tried to shift up one too many times and it just completely caved in. No. That's what it is. Right, okay. They're on wet tyre compounds. I'm still on stock. Is this going to be bad news for me? Because I have physically no way of being able to upgrade my tyre compounds. I may have been able to. I think I may have been a high enough car level. Oh no, I wasn't. I only just got a high enough car level right now. Yeah, so I physically couldn't put on wet tyres. That's just great. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I got a penalty for that, I'd flip my lid. Big time. Segment score 1. Thanks. Through the gap! Look at that! This is how you overtake. That's how you overtake cleanly. And we could just scoot them out. Look at the speed I've got. I'm carrying some pace. Man, like it feels like what it is like you get away with a good few collisions and then you start getting penalised, no matter the severity of the collision. That's what it feels like to me. It's like you can get away with a few contacts and then you start getting penalised. So you have a little bit, like, you know, you have a little bit of leeway, like, alright, okay, you know, you had a little bit of an incident there, we won't punish you. And, you know, it starts getting like, okay, you are pushing your luck a little bit, don't do it again. Alright, okay, you've done it enough times. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like you've just got that little bit of leeway and then you start getting penalised. Which is fair enough, to be honest. I think that's sort of, you know, that's pretty standard. That's what you would expect. Like, you know, a little bit, you don't instantly start getting, you know, penalised for extending track limits in real life, in racing series and whatnot. Some you do, but not all. Particularly if you gain an advantage. You know, that's the main thing. If you gain an advantage from track extending, yeah, sure, you'll get a penalty. But if you don't, then, you know, you won't get an immediate, like, you know, a stop-go penalty or anything like that. You get a little bit of leeway. I think it's raining a little bit heavier. The wet tyres I can't equip is gonna prove a nightmare. Which is great. Just leave it in 4th. These are some pretty long gears I've actually got in this Hyundai. Yeah, these are some lengthy gears, I will admit. What's the best lap time saying? Am I actually catching up? Yes, I am. Big time. Well, big time in second place. First place is, you know, at quite a push. But still possible. Still very possible. Whoops, that was a bit of a mistake for me. Didn't mean to do that. Right, okay, yeah, so I'm catching up massively to the to the Ford Focus up ahead. Holy hell. There's some dangerous curbs there on the brakes. I think it is because it's raining as well. Doesn't help. Come on. Catch up to the Ford. Catch up to it. I'm going for a move up the inside that they've swung so far to the left for to get me that space. Bloody hell. I was extremely far to the left. I don't think you need to be that extreme. So you can pretty much just bully your way through without actually hitting the AIs. Good to know. Yeah, it is absolutely raining heavier. Dynamic weather for you. Max F for FIFA driver cam. I'll do that later. That's the thing when they're like... Yeah, it is really hit or miss. Really is hit or miss. Oh god. I do like you can change the FOV. That is a good change. I will concede that. That's the annoying thing. There's good changes in this game, but it has been held back by so many questionable and bad changes that, you know, it's the many outweighs the few, and I feel like there's too many bad changes with this game that definitely outweigh all the good things that this game has going for it. I really do think that. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. Two steps forward and 2 steps back, yeah. And it's just the annoyance of it. It's that there are good changes in this game. I know they are. Like, you know, the handling I'm actually really enjoying. I think it's bloody fantastic. You know, the dynamic weather is a very, very nice change. The tire strategies, fuel, that's all good stuff, but there were so many big issues that I really can't say that at the minute this is worth it. I really can't. Well, I made my video on FH5 when I took a break on YouTube for months. That means the game isn't stable, could be. When I did my review on Forza Horizon 5, when I took my break from YouTube for, I think it was a month or something like that, right? And, you know, I said that game needed some major TLC. And that game still hasn't really received its TLC that is required. This needs a hell of a lot more. I mean, driver level does now. This car upgrades per level thing is... Oh, there's Homestead. Is just
It needs major tweaks. Major tweaks. It's just a problem. I can sense a good game in here. What's new? What is actually new? Messages. Yeah. Be your favorite German cars, whatever. I can sense a good game here. Now, I'm not going to be too concerned about saying, oh, stability, shit like that, because I know as time gets on, it's probably going to get improved. But, the car list are going to add more, blah, 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 blah. But, there's just so many wrong decisions that were made with this game. I don't know where I stand with this. It's just... I really want to like this game. I really, really do want to like this game a hell of a lot more than I have. But I just can't. I can't bring myself to say that this game was worth all... That was just worth absolutely everything. Because I'm sorry to say, it's not. This is not worth every single penny that goes into it. My car buy screen looks all shiny. Yeah. I really don't know how I feel about this. It is very early days, and I know for a fact that things will improve as time goes on. What I'm concerned about is that it's going to be too little too late. The state of this game's launch, what we have been given, isn't something massively short of good. There are so many problems with this that need addressing. And I know that many people are going to be pointing it out. It's so difficult to sort of give a full review about this. I'm gonna have to play this game a lot more off camera, I think. I'm gonna have to play it more off camera. But to give my wholehearted review on what we have been given so far, this is not worth your time. And I'm sad to say that. I'm really sad to also, like, as well, I'm given like this really intense thing of just I really don't know, and we've got some like violins the background. But yeah, anyway, in any case, enough of that. I can't bring myself at this moment in time to enjoy the game anywhere near as much as I really would have wished. Why the hell is the Lola in S-Class? Yeah, there's so much potential in this game. They need to extract that potential, and at the minute, they're not. They need this potential. The potential of this game to be really good is a lot. But this could be a seriously good game. Also, why the hell are some of the lights blacked out? Okay. Yeah. This... I mean, what are these? Whatever. And it only seems to be on, like, the older cars. Well, I've got to buy the FTO. Well, there we have it. Right. Oh, I think I pressed X. That is the end of the stream. That is my sort of initial playthrough. I haven't even looked at the paint shop yet. I dread to think. I really do dread to think. But oops. You know, that's where I am with this. Let me have a look at the Mitsubishi FTO. I've got to look. Mitsubishi. Upgrade and tune. Let's have a look. What body kits do you have? Aero and appearance. Well, considering you can only change the front bumper and the rear wing, I'm going to guess none. And the fact you can't even change how the car looks until you're level 15. Also, nice Skoda superb front bumper. Just know. All I can say at this moment in time, would I recommend this game? No. At this current state, no. Wait. Wait for when this game, if it ever improves, that is when you should start looking at it. Because at this moment in time, so many things need to be improved before I think this game can even stand a hope in hell of actually lasting a little bit of time. But there we have it. I'll see you in the stream. Thank you for tuning in. It has been a roller coaster of emotions, really. It really, really has. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you've enjoyed me having an aneurysm. I shall return at some point. Might be tomorrow, I don't know, for the multiplayer. I really, really dread to think what the multiplayer is going to be like. But that's a story for another day. Look after yourselves, enjoy the rest of your evenings, or, you know, get yourself into bed and whatnot. Or if you're watching this in the morning, I hope you enjoy your morning. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves, and ciao for now.